Hello everyone, and today I'm playing some Mighty Quest for Epic Loot. The aim of the game is to quest and find epic loot. This game is brilliant, I love it. It's free to play in beta at the moment, in an open beta. It's by Ubisoft, so it plays through Uplay. You download it on Steam. It's just a great game, it's a great pastime. Been playing a little bit of it. I got level 12 on Castle and on my guy. So the aim of this game is to attack and defend. So you have to defend your castle whilst attacking other people's in order to get these things called crowns. The more crowns you've got, the more victories you have in your defense and also in your attack. So if we go to attack, we'll see that we've got loads of flying castles around, just like our flying castle. And these are all owned by other players from all over the world. They're brilliant, you know, and obviously their range and difficulty depending on the amount of crowns they have. So if we pick someone, anybody, Kuzu. And as you can see, we'll get quite a lot if we manage to beat these guys. We get 1,345 gold and 1,297 life force. The life force I'll explain later on what it's used for, but generally it's good to have a lot of that stuff. We'll get some more crowns if we win, and obviously lose crowns if we lose. So hopefully we'll win. Let's go ahead and we'll attack this guy's castle. So the drawbridge drops down. You see on the right there you've got a timer to get through the castle in time. If you beat that timer then you do better. So you place traps down using these power trap floors to... oh Christ, doesn't matter, they don't really do that much high damage. You know, and the traps generally are there as more as a deterrent to force you to go places rather than as an actual threat to you. The mobs generally do a lot more damage. So in a player castle you'll find these things lying around. They're mines. You destroy these and you get the stuff that comes out of them. So the life force crystals and the gold. So that's always good. If you're playing an NPC castle, they generally don't have these because obviously they're NPCs. So the aim of the game is to hide those as well as you possibly can. Like this guy put them really far out of the way. You know, causing you to spend more time to go over there and grab them before heading back towards the throne room. You know, so he's got these traps. That's a slow trap, so that's great. Lovely bit of slowness there. Oh, well, crap. So, as you can see, he's got a boss. If you beat the boss in the game, you get the boss character. The Earl of Evilocity, the guy that I'm playing as, or the mage, he's pretty overpowered. He's got a lot of area of effect damage, which is good. You can suck a lot of people in and then drop like meteorites on them and, you know, steal their health and stuff. He's a great character to play. A little bit overpowered really, but I like it. I'm always a fond magic user. God damn it, that trap. Like I said, traps generally used to get you to go places. That Dr. Skullsy guy, that he was the one that's summoning all the bonelings. Basically a necromancer. He's a great defensive creature to have. And he's, you know, a real pain in the ass if you don't deal with him. He can summon just rings and rings of creatures around you, and there's just nothing you can do. You just get sucked in, and that's it, game over. So basically, I can see he's got more of a defense. You know, these traps are going to be a problem if I get pushed back into them, but it should be alright. You know, if I rush in and do this thing called, I think it's called a vortex thing. It's on my number 1 anyway. So it's pretty powerful. As you can see, it sucks them all into one place, dealing a lot of damage and allowing me to quickly clear up any enemies which are near me. Oh no, my inventory's full and I can't get that legendary. Damn. So as you can see, look, he's quickly summoning all these skeletons, which is just a right nightmare, turned into a bit of a clusterfuck. And there we go. Done. Right, quickly destroy these mines and get all this life force. And then, once you've got everything that you can possibly do in the castle and defeated all the minions, although you don't have to defeat the minions, you can just exit through the door into his treasury room and claim his treasure for yourself. And depending on how fast you do it, then if you beat his time you get a star, if you get into the mines you get a star, and if you reach the treasure room without dying you get a star. So 3-star rating. There's the heart of the castle that keeps it afloat, and that's the attacking side of the game. So then you get to leave a nice little message for the guy after saying, oh, I'm sorry for looting you, or, you know, and you just get to give his castle a rate. So I give that a 3-star because it didn't kill me. I managed to beat his time, but you know, it's good fun. It's good fun. I'd never like to give anything a bad rating. So if we look at our inventory of the stuff that we did manage to pick up, you'll see that I've got some items for some other characters, just in case I ever do get on to making another character. I found an epic suit of armor for the Runaway, which is the character that you get if you buy some DLC. I'm tempted to, just because I have the epic loot and the whole entire game is based on finding this stuff. But you know, so I got this legendary, this orange armor, and as you can see, it gives me a lot of benefits. So I'll swap it out for the one that I've got on now, and then sell this one. Or you can shift click to sell all of this stuff that I don't actually need, because none of it's better than mine. And again, I've got the legendaries for other characters. I don't know, I'm hoping that later on in the game they'll introduce a trading system, so I can trade with some friends. But at the moment that's not yet been implemented as of my knowledge. So if we go to the defend panel, we'll see that this is my castle, my 4 floating rooms, you know, and I've got some stuff to collect of my mines. You know, you collect them up. These graves are where people who have attacked me have died. So Ryozi died here 3 days ago. I'm sorry. And Barthox 86 died here 3 days ago as well. So, you know, the aim of the game is to get as good a defense as you possibly can. Having this guy here, this dragon, this is the level 10 boss. He's brilliant. And obviously you can change the area that they attack in. So obviously as soon as they walk in, Mr. Firesly will get straight in there, whilst Robo Shieldatron will give an aura protecting him, which is a brilliant thing to have a defense. This also works really well if you ever wanted to set up a good defense. Have 4 of these traps, and next to one of these panels, and then 4 of the traps next to one of the panels again, and that just creates, you've got to walk through there without getting hit by any of these. And having this hunger bot here as well, this guy has currently got the 10-pin strike, which shoots a heavy bullet here and knocks him back, so it knocks him back onto the trap, which deals good damage. So you can summon the portals, and this is what the life force is used for. You have a limit depending on the heart strength of your castle. Mine's currently at 195, so I've used that up as best as I can. I've got some of these archers which kill you in 1, and you know, it's all really good. My time to beat is 4 minutes. I could probably do that faster. I was just going through nice and slowly, making sure everything works. Got some Dr. Souls. So yeah, and once you've got the blacksmith, you can upgrade, and the potion place. This is kind of like the in-game item shop place, and the upgrading creatures of the research lab. So, oh, I can upgrade that. Can I? Yeah, brilliant. Let's upgrade the research lab, and then maybe we'll get some. I don't know. I don't know what I'm using really. Some Dr. Skulls. Definitely upgrade them. These guys are just incredible. So now, as you can see, that I've upgraded, so my castle is not validated anymore. The idea of this game is you can't make anybody else do something that you can't do yourself, which is great. It's a really fair way to do. So you have to be able to run through your castle without anybody else running through it. No, run through your castle before anybody else can run through it. So I've been adjusted to level 12, even though that's what I already was. My potions are free whilst I run through it, which is good, because, you know, you lose a lot. So again, you go through, you have to get your own mines. Now this bit of my castle, these traps are really good. They're definitely something that I would recommend having, because obviously halfway through casting my spell, I was knocked back, managed to aggro all of these late, and now I'm trapped in the corner, which is really bad. The Defendertrons are going at their job. Obviously these Dr. Skulls are now level 2. They do a lot more, summon a lot more, and it's basically a giant nightmare. As you can see, it's already becoming a bit of a clusterfuck going down, before you can suck all these guys in with a vortex. And those guys, the Zeeks, if you let them get a good grip on you, they will completely annihilate you in 1 hit. With their 3 arrows that they fire all locked onto you, they can drastically reduce your health extremely quickly, and if you're building a defense for the castle, definitely recommend getting them. These give you life. It's brilliant. So, cleared the first room of my defense. Now moving on. So as you can see in the top left, you have to kill all of your own creatures. If you don't kill all of your own creatures, then when someone else attacks your castle, they'll be asleep, and obviously that's not good because they're asleep and then they're not doing anything. Also, if you don't destroy your mines, then they won't do anything. So you have to go through destroying your mines and destroying all your creatures. Now I've got to be careful with this throne room because this killed me so many times when I was trying to validate it last. It's just the archers of these guys that I have are, like I said, they are incredibly overpowered. And if you activate them without taking the boss guy down, then it's very hard. So if you're attacking my castle, just make sure you do that. It's good to chain spells as well, so as you can see I'm just doing my left click, which is my normal chain lightning, and then following it up with the soul sucking thing that gives me extra health, and that actually lets me attack a lot faster than if I just do it right click. So as you can see there, Zeke managed to get some shots off on me, but I was luckily doing my vortex heal thing. God, these new Dr. Skulls are annoying. There we go. I think that's all of them down. I don't know. And all the skeletons are down. Right, one last Zeke to go. See, as you can see there, he took a massive chunk out of my life force. But I've got all the creatures, destroyed all my mines, and now I head through my own throne room. And my castle will be validated, and as you can see, it's at a lot quicker time than what I did it last time.
Magic!
So as you can see, creatures not killed during that will stay asleep. So there you go, the castle's validated, and now make sure that you've got it exactly how you want before you do validation, because if you even go and rotate one of your guys, you will then have to revalidate it all over again, which can be a little bit of a nightmare, which is a bit annoying. So there you go, that's the Mighty Quest of Epic Loot. If you want to attack me, then you can just go on to Friends, type in Fine Player, and you can type in Hyperginge up here, and you'll be able to raid my castle. But I seriously recommend downloading this. It's a great way to pass time, and it's so much fun. The music of it's epic. You know, there's 4 different characters to play from, each with a unique playthrough. There's loads of things that you can do to interact with friends, like you can raid their castles, they can raid yours, you can help each other build your defenses and stuff. There are boss battles in the game as well. There's loads of different regions, and it's definitely worth checking out, guys, if you have a spare 5 minutes. I've been Hyperginge, thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you later. Bye!